about our Father's business. Grind mode, filled with His Holy Spirit. That's a cheat code. Holiness the standard. We never fold. We about to make a scene episode about our Father's business.
Yo. We is back like we never left. This is
good stuff.
the Not the Same podcast, show, whatever you want to call it. Man, I'm feeling like I'm extra blick. I ain't that blick. I'm kind of blick, but I ain't that. I mean, these lights ain't working like this.
Hey, it looked like you on TV in the 90s, and I'm in 4K over this, but Hey, it's all good, boy.
It's
that
all
boy
good.
bright over here.
Hello to everybody. Hello, Miss Winder. Good to see you, ma'am. What up, Young Zoo? What up, fam?
Cuzzo,
AT the
what's
Scribe.
good?
Good evening, Miss Mac. Miss Mac is back.
Mac.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, so we are back like we never left. Episode 47. Siete. 47. In one word.
47. I ain't even trying to do that one.
I ain't trying to do it.
I ain't trying to do it.
I understand, brother. So, yeah, we is back, man. We got a good show for y'all tonight. We have a guest by the name of Miss Esther Jones. She has been highly involved in the music industry. What up, K to the G from all the way up north in Canada.
Yeah.
To the G. What up, brother? How
Nigel,
you doing?
what's good?
What up, Nigel? What up to everyone, man? So if you're watching, man, slide on through, come to the page so we can see your comments and your stuff. Oh yeah, Rob, I forgot, man. I supposed to be hitting that like button. You know, supposed to be. And if you're watching, man, give us a like and a subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with what we got going on, which is a whole lot of stuff got going on. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, Robert Dean, I got a question for you, my brother.
Yeah, man.
What's good?
Brother, what is good, Mr. Robert? Mr. Robert Dean, what is good, brother?
What is good, brother? I got my car back.
Ooh, that boy's out there Versa.
Hey, look.
No more vice versa life.
Hey, I dropped that Versa off and jumped back in the Max, brother. I went straight to the car wash without the soap suds before they even get started.
Gave it a super beam up.
Super beam up, tires shining.
Yeah.
It was cold in the mug. It was cold. I had the sunroof open just because I didn't have a sunroof for almost a month in that Versa, bro. I could stretch. I didn't know how to act, brother. And they still didn't fix my car.
So here's a secret about Rob Redeem. Rob is one of them brothers. If they get it right, they still didn't get it right. So ain't no telling if they get it right. If you ever go out to eat with Robert Davis, aka Mr. Rob Redeem, aka Stan, if you ever go out,
now you don't want to go out with Stan ain't redeemed.
If y'all ever venture to go out to eat with this brother, and one thing I'm gonna guarantee, he gonna get a steak. And the next thing I'm going to guarantee, it won't be right. I don't care how right it is. It will not be right. Man, they messed me over with this steak, dog. Man, they don't know how to do no steak. That steak could be falling off the bone. The boy say, Bomarito Nissan. Call him out, bro. Rob. Call him out.
Nah, Napleton, bro. They did me in. I'm riding around with 4 spikes in a regular lug now, but you can't see it, though. You can't see it until they get my stuff right. But I got my car, though. I am grateful for that. And don't believe C-Micah, man. I done been to some place that got some fire steak. But if I tell you I want medium, and because my skin is brown, you bring me well done, I got a problem.
It ain't got nothing to do with you being brown. Look at your sister. I get off my brothers, because, see, she would do the same thing. Man, y'all November babies?
Hey, what it do?
It's in the back in a minute. This ain't what it look like on the picture.
Tell them. But what's good? See, get off me, man. What
Rob said, Robbie asking the manager after they sit them down for asking for the manager as soon as they sit down. Yeah, man. So why am I sitting in this back corner and I can't see TV?
Hey, I ain't that bad. You might got some new. Hey, I ain't that bad all the time.
Look at him all the time. I'm just
What's
like that
good, C?
sometimes. Man,
Yeah,
all right, man.
sometime.
So what is good with me, man, is the Bible study starts this Tuesday. Did y'all hear me? The Bible study is live and direct this Tuesday. We have a great subject. We're gonna be going in. And look, man, don't be intimidated by the Bible, number one. And don't be intimidated by the Bible study. We ain't no theologians. Even though we may like a little theology, we ain't no theologians. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna call each other Doc. I ain't gonna be telling Rob, all right, man, next page, Doc. I ain't gonna be doing that.
Right.
Turn the page, Doc, deacon, brethren. You know, ain't gonna be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? AT the scribe. Rob probably had the lug nuts in his pocket. He might have. Y'all, hey, AT, you know a little bit too much about that story now. You said the key word.
Hey, man. Hey.
Yeah, man.
I didn't
So,
have to look that.
Bible study be this week on Tuesday, 6 o'clock, man. Tune in. Bible study. Catch us twice a month, man. Tap in with us, man. Let's get in the word.
Yeah.
You know, understand.
We're going to have a good
better.
time. Yeah. It's not going to be all deep. We're going to have a good time. It's still going to be interactive, but I'm going to let you know right now. We ain't for that debating mess. We here to build, not tear apart. You know, we here to build the kingdom and not tear apart. So if y'all for that debating stuff, y'all might end up hollering at Rob without the redeemed at the end of it. I'm just saying.
Hey, you don't want them problems. You don't get that stand.
Yeah.
Ain't
gonna be no curse words.
Right.
I ain't gonna be no curse words, but I just ain't for that foolishness, man. Miss me with the foolery.
Yeah, Miss Winder, that's what I'm be telling Rob. She said, like my daddy be saying, preach, Doc. That's surely what we be saying with some black folks. We'll say that in a minute. All right, Doc. Come on, Doc. Anyway, man, let's get into this face segment, man. We finna turn this thing up. We had our funny game. Let's get all serious. Faith segment. For the faith segment today, we got a doozy. A doozy. Robert Redeem, Mr. Redeem. What are your thoughts? And everybody in the chat, you know how we do, man. We talk to y'all too. What are y'all thoughts about the Lil Nas X situation? And if you don't know what the situation is, Mr. Lil Nas X is a rapper. He had the old Country Road song that everybody thought was harmless and was cool.
Light on his feet.
You know what I'm saying? And then he came out later and said, yeah, he's a little light on his feet, or AKA, he lives an alternative lifestyle. That's his choice. Whatever. That's you. Do what you gonna do. Don't bring it to me, though. Then so he decides to partner with, I don't know what the name of the company was, but they basically pimped out some Nikes Air Max 90s, I think what they were.
Yeah. The Nikes fire.
Right. And had some, they fire because they red and black. You know you love, boy. There's one reason them junks fire, because they is red and black. But anyway, so he got with this company. I don't know if they was called Machine or something, whatever. So he partnered with this company where they alter Nikes, right?
Yeah.
So he puts them out. He decides going to make some Satan Nikes. That's right.
Satanic Nikes.
Nikes. He had a pentagram on the bottom of the shoe, had literal drops of blood in the shoe, had all type of stuff inside the box, and they was only selling 666 shoes.
Not to mention, it had a scripture on there, and if you read the scripture was saying, and I saw Satan fall from heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot the other part, like lightning. And he was thrown out of heaven. It wasn't like he came out of heaven on a surfboard. No. Cast. Thrown.
Right.
Anyway, so Robert Dean, what are your thoughts about this Lil Nas X situation? You gonna throw away all your Nikes, brother? You gonna get rid of all your J's, you know? We gonna get to that later. Anyway, what are your thoughts? I'm just messing with the people. I'm messing with the people.
Nah,
go ahead.
I wouldn't. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna say this. It's not shocking, man. The shoe went on sale, and they say it sold out in less than 5 minutes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's just the way it is. People be into that type of stuff, man. Where it's just the latest, like. And at first I was like, yo, what Nike on partnering him with some stuff like this? You know what I mean? Because when the reports came out, it just goes to show us, don't jump on everything you see on the internet. Just because Facebook, IG, Twitter, and all them said it, don't mean it's true. Do your research first. because I so thought they partnered at first, and I'm glad to see that Nike didn't file the lawsuit against the situation. But I'm just not shocked. I'm not shocked, man.
Right.
Like
Right.
this is what we at. It's out in our face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, what's your thoughts? See, I'm not shocked.
I'm gonna holler at the people. All right. Our brother The Voice said he's a devil worshiper, as a number of people in the music industry are, and he is just making it known. Okay. All right. AT describe a little bit more. My perspective is this. Lil Nas X has been who he has always been. I don't listen to him. I never would, and my issue isn't with him. It's with all the folks that are surprised with his wickedness. Lil Nas X was quoted saying that it's his parents' fault for exposing their kids to him. And go back and read his lyrics. It's not responsibility to teach his kids. It's not his responsibility to teach his kids. All right. Nigel, he don't want no smoke with Nike. Easy lawsuit. Facts. Yeah. So Nike filed. What's up, MKJ? What's good, my brother? Yeah, Nike filed a lawsuit, right? My opinion is this. First opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If you shocked that somebody worships the devil, why?
Yeah.
We've been, since I was born, I've been hearing we're in the last days. I don't think it's been a lie, right? But God's timing is a lot different than ours, number one. But number two is this. It's like God is going to renew this world after all the tribulation and all that stuff, right? So this world, devil is doing a lot of stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Satan is the little g God of this world.
Oh, this world, yeah.
Little g, not big G. Little g, right? So we should never be shocked that somebody is bold like that. Now, like our brother AT Describe said, man, like he's been saying this stuff. He plain out said he was a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's his choice. Yeah. Now, the sloth thing was he tried to say, I hope you Christians are mad, because they basically, his comment was like basically, you know, they got on me because, you know, when I came out, gay folks got on me. So he mad. So he gonna go against all the Christians and drop some blood in his shoe, as if he don't repent, he's gonna bust hell wide open. Like, it ain't gonna be no party in hell. Everybody say that we're gonna be part of that. Is not the reality.
Hold on.
Go ahead, bro.
See. First of all, they had this blasphemous video where my dude giving the
twerking
devil,
on a fake devil.
Yeah, on the fake devil. So he already ready to bust it wide open, and that's sad, but. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It is what it is. I mean, if y'all don't think, it's funny how people get mad at us, or people will look at the show and be like, oh, they're a little bit too preachy. But then when they listen to the show, they see we having a good time and we laughing and we joke about everything. Yeah. But the moment we say Jesus, y'all turned off. But this man makes some shoes, 666 pair. Yeah, and everybody going crazy about it.
And this idiot literally putting some blood in shoes in the COVID times. You idiot. And if you a dummy that bought some shoes with blood in it, just go on and find somebody with COVID and say, open your mouth and tell them to cough. You going to be that stupid and put some blood. Now, let's get all deep. You know they're like blood sacrifices? You know what I'm saying? There's power in the blood. Like there's power in the blood of Jesus. There's also power in the blood of covenant with other people. There's power in the blood of the occult type things. Yeah. Like, why would you do something so ignorant? You know what I mean? Whether Nike had a good intention of suing or not, like, it wasn't going to be good for business to keep putting out no Satan shoes, because everybody fake Christian a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a couple of people that want to be, you know, cool with the Satan shoes or whatever. But, man, look, man. Now, after I say what I say after this, you know what I'm saying? After what I say after this, like, I think it's goofy he made this, I still think I want that man to be saved, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? Like, I want the man to be saved. I'm not, like, happy that he's a goofball right now. He's living in a perverse lifestyle. You know what I mean? I'm not happy that all that is happening. I'm not happy for none of that. You know what I mean? I'm not happy that none of that is going on, that man is living in that lifestyle and acting like that. But at the same time, I want him to know Jesus, right?
Yeah.
I want him to know the good, gracious God that we can see. And God to help him with that stuff he dealing with. You know, that he want to fight to say that it's his choice, and it is his choice. Or fight to say he was born with it, and he was born with the... Anyway, I ain't gonna go that deep. But so, look, man, go ahead, bro.
Look at this. Look at this. Somebody said I think Cherie said in the comments, she doesn't like when people group all Christians together as opposed. There we go. I really can't stand that people choose to go against Christians instead of those specific individuals that attack them. And that's where the issue comes in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the issue come in at. So
because he ain't never talked to the people that offended him, right? So it's like, okay, for example, somebody go to a church and pastor get in trouble, right? And now it's like all the Christians are wrong because my pastor. No, your pastor was wrong, or whoever hurt Lil Nas X, that's who was wrong. It don't mean all Christians are wrong, but we can't be, as being Christians, we can't be condemned to hell for just telling the truth for the word of God. If we say the truth for the word of God in love, it's going to be offensive sometimes. We said this plenty of time. Every once in a while, you may get offended with us. Don't worry. Look, man, we love y'all. We don't mean to be offensive, but we do love this word more. But like I said, man, with this Lil Nas X thing, man, like, yo, I want the man to know Jesus. Like, yeah, it's funny that he tried to get this thing with the shoes and all that, and we laughing and make jokes. But nah, for real, behind it all, man, I want this man to know Jesus because he's obviously lost. Somebody obviously hurt him, and he didn't forgive them. And now he's mad at all the Christians, and as if that's going to be a better situation for you in the end. No.
But, hey, check it out. Sis, we got, like we said, we got our sis Esther Jones coming on, and she was heavily in the music industry. You know what I mean? And so this type of stuff that's going on, I'm sure she's seen this in real life. Because a lot of people think, it's a witch hunt. Oh, they just making it up. Oh, this ain't real. Ain't no such thing. Man, look, don't be fooled. It's real. Too many people, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely real. And she can talk about it in depth, and we'll let her tell her story once she come on.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna read what AT the Scribe said. I'm gonna have to hold up and wait. He said, if the world hates you, know that it has hated me before. It hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love you as its own. But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. John 15:18 through 19. It's in the book. It's in the book. I mean, I'm just saying, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Rob, you got anything else to say on this joint before we hold up and wait?
Let me just sip my water, brother. That living out.
Hold up. Hey.
Boy, stupid. All right, man.
Hey, I knew a Spanish word.
So we got a new song, man. Shut up, dog. We got a new song called High Risk by our homie George Rose, featuring Arik Nelson, spelled a different way, and Datin, the homie Datin. So check this out. It's called High Risk. I thought this joint was a little groovy.
I'm trying to fly, get off the plane. I don't got time for a flight risk. Get out the way, you a high risk. Get off the plane, you a fly risk. Get out the way, you a high risk.
And after this, we go on to Miss Esther Jones.
Get off the plane, you a fly risk.
Taking the action, I was subtracting all of my haters that be on the madness.
The video in my job.
You say what? They out there on the ramp, man. It might be, bro. Never know.
My soul, I'm blessed by the Savior. I was tied down. Holy Father came in clutch and we vibe out. 50 caliber bullets had to dive out. Got the stabs in my bag, but my light low.
Get out the way, you a high risk. Get out my way, you a high risk. I'm trying to fly, get off the plane. I don't got time for a flight risk. Get out the way, you a high risk. Get off the plane, you a fly risk.
How many times you said that, Rob? Snap somebody off right when they get on the plane. Boy, you a high risk. Get off this plane.
You know what the vibes is.
Oh my.
On the rhyme is living in the name of my God. I maneuver like a pilot. Fly with
boy Datin be spitting though.
for the sky. You came in disguise, claiming you came, but you lied. I can see the rage in your eyes and the hate that you hide. Daily you pray my demise will come today, so you take all the shine, yeah. Thank God Christ be with me, yeah. If not, I'd be history, yeah. Because you plot my downfall, bro. You were just high-key risky, yeah. Get out my way, let me live out my days. You were just shiesty, shifty, yeah. You smile all on my face, then you step on the toes of my 350s, yeah.
Get out the way, you a high risk. Get out my way, you a high risk. I'm trying
Maybe
to
I
fly,
should have
get
did
off
it.
the plane. I don't got time for a flight risk. Get out the way, you a high risk.
Let's get the clock out first.
Get off the plane, you a fly risk. Get out the way, you a high
Clock
risk.
out first, bro.
Get off the plane, you a fly risk.
Yes. Y'all know what time it is?
CHH Segment.
Miss Jones, come back, Miss Jones.
I'm here. Sorry, hold on.
Y'all know
I'm trying to do a million things.
You know this is like real live.
Hey, we not the same. We not the same. It sounded like she was falling. Got scared for a minute.
I was almost.
You stupid.
Oh,
Here
God.
she back.
It's been a lot. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's
I'm
all
doing
right.
good. How y'all?
Doing? All right, Miss
Miss
Jones, we give you like we give everyone when we have someone on. You get one of these. A salute and applause to you, man. We really appreciate you coming on and being with us tonight to help these slow rappers. No, I'm kidding. To help us independent rappers that don't know what we do. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm just joking. But yeah, we're very grateful and thankful for you coming on. How are you doing today once again?
It's been a day.
Yeah.
I had a death in the family, but it's all good.
Sorry.
My condolences. I'm sorry.
Condolences. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. Well, as tradition, us black folks, you know we love our tradition. As for tradition, we always let Mr. Rob Redeem ask the first question. We ain't gonna try to hold you too long. Rob, what do you have for Miss Esther Jones? I guess tonight.
I gotta give everybody a background of who Miss Esther Jones is, because I know we just go straight into it. So y'all, we want to welcome the author, the minister, the publicist, the promoter,
all that. Publicist,
the
keep
awesome,
going.
the publicist, the awesome woman that she is, because she has been in this industry for quite some time.
Yes,
on both sides. So
and
we want to
worked
give y'all
in the fair city of St. Louis before.
Yes, she did.
Yes, sir.
And the story of how she got here is super crazy.
yeah.
Hey, she hopped. Hey, look, y'all want to talk about ambition? She hopped on the bus and just said, "I'm going to work in St. Louis for Nelly," and that's how it all got started. So, she truly followed it, and she's an author, and we'll have that link for her book a little later. But
yes,
because we talked about promoters, I wanted to give sort of a background, and if y'all check out her book. The book is awesome, and the Force Behind the Stars, and y'all make sure y'all go check that book out, because it is a page turner. Mm-hmm. It's a don't be looking for no tell-all type book, but it's a tell-all type book. It's not the ratchet tell-all type book.
Don't try to sell it like that now. Don't try to sell it like that.
All right, so I didn't bump my gums enough.
Okay.
Now to the questions, ma'am. Being that you are a promoter, what are the differences between on business side of promoting secular industry and non? Or is there a difference?
That's a good question.
Wow. I would say, I mean, it's sad to say sometimes there's not much of a difference, because some of the stuff that I've seen in the secular side, like artists looking for fame, you know, they say they claim Christ or the gospel, but they really just want to be famous and, you know, get that affirmation that they never did, and they want to be famous. But on the flip side, I would say it's all about the motives. That's the difference. The promotion, whether it's you call yourself secular or you call yourself Christian. Because I met people that are secular, but they have better motives, you know, than people that claim that they love Jesus and are Christian.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Question 4. This will be for the artists. We got a lot of artists that watch our show, and explain the importance of having a publicist as an artist.
It's basically safety. You have somebody that know the ropes and that already made those connections to different people. Yeah. And because when you come in as an artist, you know, y'all seen all the shows, the Bobby Brown show, all the shows, how the artists get gypped, they get hoodwinked, you know, because somebody don't know about how they filled out the paperwork right, and they took all the artist money, like they got, you know. Like,
right.
I think a publicist, they give you that safety procedure, and they can look over the contract, go over with some lawyers, go over with a couple of other record labels to kind of see what's the best deal for you. It's basically a publisher protect you and look out for you.
Okay. All right.
So you talked about, people want that affirmation. I will admit, as an artist, as a human being, even as a manager at my job, people want the affirmation. It's just something that as humans we crave sometimes. But so many people want that fame, the money, and the attention. And being that you was around that lifestyle, you saw it all. You were around some of the hottest artists like Bone Thugs, Nelly, pictures with Irv Gotti. You saw it all with these artists. What made you walk away, and how difficult was that?
Wow. And I love your transparency that said that you even, you want that, you had that with that too. I would say that's what kind of got me into it.
Yeah.
You want that admiration. You want, how you want to be that person, it's like the pride of life. We want to be it. We want to be the person. And so the reason why I walked away is kind of like, I had no choice, because after you get all that and you see what power can do to somebody whose motives is not right, and you can see what the love of money can do, seeing people get shot and killed, you know what I mean? You kind of like, after you see the other side of the glitz and glamour, you kind of like, it's not even worth it. It's not all the hype. It's really like, I always say, it's paved in silver and gold,
Say that again, man.
Can you say that again? Can you say that and kind of elaborate on that like, just a little bit?
It's like he'll pave the road. It'd be gold and silver, but at the end of the road is so much pain and suffering that by the time you rich in your 15-bedroom mansion, but you snoring cocaine every night because you can't sleep at night.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it.
Praise God. All right, here's a question from the audience. Our brother, The Voice, he's from here also. What's the difference between a publicist and a manager?
Hey, Nathan. The difference, so your manager would be more hands-on with you. Mm-hmm. They would do more of your booking and kind of travel with you, making sure you get to the shows, kind of more like you will work close. Your manager and your assistant will basically they go everywhere you go. Whether you go to the radio station, whether you go there. Your publicist is going to handle your image.
Okay.
They're going to handle, I'm sorry, my apologies. They're going to handle your public relations. They're going to handle, they'll be the one behind the scenes setting up the radio interviews, setting up the call. But sometimes when you first begin as an artist, you will have one person they call like, a lot of the people like Usher and different people, Ashanti, their moms did all of that. And they were called their manager. Mm-hmm. But once you get to a certain platform, you're going to need somebody to do press releases. You're going to need somebody to speak on your behalf, to write out, maybe what you should say. So, we won't get in trouble with all the press.
Right.
Yeah. So that would be the difference. It's just the more hands-on and more, the publicist has more of more duties, like not just hands-on with you.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right.
Yes.
So I have a story to tell you. So you have, I don't know if you presently represent, but you represent a minister named Brenda Todd, right? You know Miss Brenda Todd. Now here's the story. I was telling Rob this. This is something. This happened to me. I went to. Are you in Oklahoma now? Tulsa? Is that right?
I am.
Okay. So I went to school in Tulsa. My wife went to Oral Roberts, and I went to Raymond. And we went at the same time, crazily, and we wasn't married. That's whole nother story. It's wild, but that's for another story. But here's the crazy thing. So I was at it used to be a church there a long time ago when I was in school, almost over 20 years ago. But there was a church there named Higher Dimensions back in the day, and I went to go. Me and my roommate at the time went to Higher Dimensions, right? And Brenda Todd was there speaking, and she pulled me out of the crowd and prophesied to me. And when she prophesied to me rhyming. And she said, you will be rapping. And I didn't rap at that time. I had no interest. I loved it. Listen, I had no interest. But her whole prophecy to me was rhyming, like over 20 years ago. So when I saw you representing her, that came up. I was like, wow, that's crazy, So that happened 20 years ago. So, or probably more.
Wow, that is incredible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love Brenda Todd. Shout out to my mama.
yes. That's an awesome woman of God.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so we like to, like I said in the little promo on my story, this is an interactive type thing. We got two questions from people. who's tuning in. One from AT the Scribe, and then we'll go to D Winder.
I put it up.
Put
Rob.
those up. Yeah.
So
go
ahead, Rob.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So the question from AT the Scribe, it says, Miss Jones, have you seen an artist that did not compromise their biblical integrity in the industry? If they didn't, what was the outcome?
So I guess he meaning in the regular secular industry.
That did not compromise. Wow.
She got to think about it.
She had to think.
I mean, well, I know I'm laughing because I'm like, I don't.
Hey, it is what it is.
Y'all, that life is like a vacuum cleaner. Like, even if you got the Lord, you can get stuck into, even if you're not doing the drugs and the coke and the girls and popping bottles, you might be greedy. You might be prideful, So I would say me personally, I've never seen an artist that did not compromise.
Wow.
Including me just working in there,
Right.
I mean, I was all the way pimping, compromising, and everything, doing everything. And I knew the Lord. I was in the backsliding stage.
Right.
But I will say, if they don't compromise, basically what happened is you'll take the slow route. Compromising is like the elevator.
Wow.
You're going straight up.
Wow.
If you do, how the enemy said, the temptation to Jesus was, if you bow down and worship me, all the glory to the kingdom of the world.
Right,
and he got the kingdom, they got glory in this world.
Exactly.
He'll give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you'll get hurt in the end because most of us not prepared for that. But so you'll take the stairs basically if you don't compromise. Yeah.
Rob, I'm gonna go one more question for Miss Winder. This is one of our favorite listeners, Miss D Winder. She said, "Is it better to have a family member or an outside person manage you?"
Hi, D. I would say if that family member has knowledge of the industry, if they kind of know about it, they know what they're doing, because a lot of the people soon when they get on, they cut. If you notice, they travel, their circle always change. Because first they travel with their cousins, their kinfolk, sister, brother, everybody's with them around them. That's family. Right. But not necessarily know what they're doing or equipped to handle the music industry. Yeah. So if that person, the family that manages you trust, and they have the knowledge and they can do it, I would say absolutely. But sometimes family members they take some of the money, or they do you more dirty than you would meet a regular person to help manage you. So
all right,
I would say go after the integrity. Go after the integrity, not if they're related or not.
Right. Amen.
Yeah.
So before I get into my next question, can you give us two stories, one for the females on how bad things would get for a female, and then one for the males? Because a lot of times, even myself, we think, oh, okay, it ain't no big deal. Only thing smoking, drinking, smashing. Like, I know growing up, that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have been a big deal for me to just walk in and then, hey, I can do all this and I get paid. You know what I'm saying? So can you give us the reality from something that you've seen happen to a female? This is not my question, but I want people to see the seriousness of what the industry has, because a lot of people think that we witch hunting or we hating or we bashing. But can you give a story of both male and female side of something horrible that you saw?
Wow. The story that comes to mind, I'll do the male first, is basically he got shot. He got killed. An artist got killed. He was a local and up and coming artist, and I guess you know how it go when people don't like the new artist coming up.
Yeah.
And they set him up at the studio. They brought him in from out of town, but then somebody else knew about it, and they set him up at the studio. So he got killed.
Jesus.
In the studio. I think it was in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we was in Atlanta. But that's a story about that, because a lot of the time with the males, it's usually always gonna be ego.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with Mo 3 getting killed. I know y'all heard about that. And Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just came around his anniversary. It's like when you deal with the males, they think, okay, I'm just gonna smash, drink, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of them, even with Tupac, Biggie, I could go on and on naming the rappers that got killed. just within these last 2 years. But it's because of the male ego. Everybody want to be the king. You fighting over cities, you fighting over regions. Even from St. Louis, you know, Chingy and them and Nelly and them get into it. Nelly and Huey, now Ali and Nelly. It's like it's never ended. Right. You know, with the male ego, because you always want to, if you get yourself there and have to prove yourself, you're going to have to keep yourself, you know? So that's with the male. Yeah. So with the females, man, I would say just devastation, like rape. I even was I wasn't a part of it, but I was in the hotel room just before, like, we was in, I think, St. Louis. I can't remember what city, either Dallas or St. Louis. But a chick that was coming in, and she kind of wanted to, she was doing modeling and wanted to get in the game, and kind of a lot of the people knew that she was, you know, kind of hot, new to the scene, but they kind of like make you jump through circles. You know, if you don't have a big name behind you, or you don't know nobody. So I had Nelly name behind me, so that kind of gave me security, you know, but she really didn't have nobody that she knew or that could kind of protect or vouch for her. And so, like, straight up, they ran a train on her, you know, and I would say it was about 10 of them though, you know? And so from there I don't, even to this day, I feel bad because I left her in the hotel, but it's like, you never know what type of position you could be put in, whether it's rape, whether it's like having to compromise your whole, you know, just your honor as a woman, knowing that all these men that have been through me, so I could get this stage, or I could get that video shoot, or that, you know, and that's why a lot of these females, when they come out, whatever rapper, they have like no credibility with the men in the industry. And that's why they treat them like that, because they knew them before they blew up. If you understand, you know, they knew it depended on however you took to get there. That's what your reputation is gonna be built on.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's a lot of sad stories. Yeah.
Well, that'll transition into, I just wanted you to give 2 stories of the industry that real life, so people can kind of hear it, you know, from someone who experienced it. But my question to you would be, what's your take on the music industry as a whole, with so many record labels now willing to sign Christian artists?
Good question.
I mean, I do gotta, these are awesome questions. I never got asked these, matter of fact. Y'all doing a good job. Good job.
Thank you.
I would say we are in a perfect time, y'all. We are in a exceptional time because labels are kind of looking at it. Even though they're looking at it as merchandising, you know, but if you are an artist who really love the Lord and can produce a record that's even like pointing people to a different way of life, it's like people are the record labels and even the music industry as a whole, they're open to it, if that makes sense. You know, it's like before Lecrae, before all that, the whole, you know, Roman 16 crew. Before all that, it was like there was no really gospel rap lane, you know, but now it's like a lot of them, they are more open to it. And they're like, okay, we can even do it. Even an organization called the Core DJs added the gospel to their thing, the gospels for Sunday. And then a lot of those DJs are transitioning over. Like a lot of my people I knew personally, a lot of them big DJs are transitional over to they're only going to do Christian hip hop now. Because they tired of seeing people dying. Yeah. Even Sway said D1 was on Sway in the morning, and he stopped the 5 Fingers of Death and was like, "This is the music that we need to have out. All these other artists are playing, you know." So I'm saying, and just to encourage everybody who have an independent record or whatever, like now is the time to go ahead and like do it. Be bold. Take it to them. Take it to them with the angle like, our youth are dying, our black on black crime is getting crazy. Play something different on the airwaves. You know, kind of challenge them.
Right.
Yeah. I can respect that.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Last one. My wife had a question in the chat. She said, as a Christian artist, how important or not is it to have a manager of a different sex or gender? You know, so whether if you're a male, got a female manager or vice versa. Or is it important or is it not important?
That's deep. I never thought about the gender, but you know, y'all, so I had the only reason I didn't have trouble in the music industry is because I came in under Nelly.
Right.
You know? or it would, and then my personality. I'm a pretty strong like alpha woman, so I've got a pretty strong personality. But still, I still would have got game ran on and had to jump through the hoops and all that other stuff. If it wasn't behind me a strong dominant presence. Yeah. So I will say the music industry, entertainment industry, you're gonna have that male dominance.
Yeah.
So I would say, I mean, if you could find a manager that's a male and he know his stuff, that's a good look. Just because males gonna relate to males even more than they would a female.
Right.
It is different. And it's sad to say, especially if the female is not known like a manager, and it's some known managers out there that you can link up with. Mm-hmm. But if she's not known, it's not as easy to get in if you don't have a male presence. Because it's just a male's world. It's just, it is. I even had some time where you're not respected. I'm sorry, y'all, for the camera, but you're not respected that much as a female in the room. Even though I was in a room, I knew my stuff. I was public relations. But I'm pretty, so I would they would just have me sit back in the VIP, and I'm, pass me champagne like I'm just a model chick. Uh-huh. And I'm like, I can give y'all the strategies to this new single. You know what I mean? Who was that? Dream and Usher. I can give y'all the marketing plan, right? But they didn't ask my input until maybe after the meeting was over, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really have a voice until they seen my work, until they seen my hustle. So it is harder.
Gotcha.
Male versus female. That's my advice to your wife.
Rob, anything else? I got one more, but if you got anything.
No, you're good.
Okay. Good. Let's just flow. Yeah.
The last question I got for you. What would be advice that you would give any artist just starting out? Like, okay, they notice they got a talent. It's like, okay, now I want to be professional, because, there's a difference. You can do a bunch of shows and never consider yourself professional. You're just doing something. But then it's like, okay, now I want to be professional. Whether Christian, just artist, period. What would be the advice you would give them? To get started. So so you're not established yet. I would say to get started, find good production. I would say invest, even before you invest in a publicist, promotions or marketing, find a good where you have at least 4, singles, even 3 you can work with, where the production is excellent, like the sound, you got good mix and mastering. Mm-hmm. Because once you get a good song and production, people they'll be attracted to come to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you have to have good product. If you have that good song with good production, pay the cost, go to the producers that produce good music, and you can mix and master professionally. Mm-hmm. And then you can shop around for everything else you need. But just focus on the music, making it one of the best that you can, and then the production of it. Make sure it's quality work. Gotcha.
Yeah. And usually from then it'll flow. Like if you have a hit, and even if you can always have people to help you with your image, help you with your Facebook, help you with your website, with the covers. You can always do that, But to find that song that you really got your heart behind it, you passionate about it, and it's good production. That's hard to come by. Yeah.
Amen.
So this is what I want to say before we get out. I don't have any more questions, but can you just give an overall about your book and what the book is about, because we want people to go out and purchase the book and support you and what you have going. But can you tell people just a little bit without getting into the TT of the book itself?
Yeah, basically, it's anybody who's interested in the entertainment industry, period. I tell my stories, real life. I'm talking about for real life stories that I lived since I was 19 years old, about the music industry. And it's called The Force Behind the Stars. So if you're a manager, publicist, especially if you're an artist, especially if you're a female artist, rap artist, it kind of gives you the behind the scenes of it, how it really is, because sometimes we just get this little clouded, mirror. It's all awesome, but I just want to make sure everybody's prepared for what they're getting into, so you can handle yourself correct. And I have another book called Music 101s, which it literally gives you 101 tips, all for artists. Mm-hmm. It's only $5. It gives you what to do, what not to do, how you greet people, the protocol, how to do this. When you send off an email, greet them first. You know what I mean? Go to them in person, how to network. Yeah. So it's good to help artists. That's another one.
Amen. Can you tell everyone where they can find you at if they want to reach out to you, if they want to find the book? Let us know your social sites, your socials.
Yeah, definitely. I'm Esther Jones. You know, that's all across the website, Instagram, Twitter, everything. You know, I branded Esther Jones. And of course, the books are on Amazon. So if you look up The Force Behind the Stars, that's the one about the backstage pass. Yep. If you look up Music 101s, those are tips. And the other one that's out is I'm Not Crazy, and that's for like people who deal with insomnia and mental illness, which goes along with the music industry. A lot of people can't sleep and got anxiety. So it's all packaged in there. For artists, I'm here to help y'all, support y'all, consult y'all, be there for y'all, give counseling, whatever you need, you know?
Y'all look up our sis, look her up. One of our listeners put the link up for your book. He went and found it already. So salute to him. Our homie AT the Scribe from down south. Yeah. So we appreciate you coming on. We have to get you on again because we got more knowledge. We got to get more knowledge from you.
I love it. It is.
So
I love it.
Thank you, sis, for coming. Yeah, we thank you for sliding through with us, and we definitely will get you back on again. And God bless. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for all the love. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Have a good night. All right.
You too.
All right, you too.
All right. Let's go to the. All right.
Yeah, man.
Hold up. Hey.
She dropped them jewels, bro.
She dropped the jewels. So, all right, man. So we thank you so much for Miss Jones. She was a wealth of knowledge, for real. Salute to her. Thank you for coming on. And so, if you have not heard, if you have not watched, have not been looking at my page or whatever, I'm releasing a new song tomorrow called King Kong. It's apropos. You know, I gotta say apropos. It's apropos that the King Kong movie came out today, Thursday. Last night. It don't have nothing to do with it, but it is King Kong. Brother just got away with words. So I'm going to play, got a new song.
I'm proud of you.
Go. And Rob,
I'm proud of you.
You know, Rob was one of the keys to get me back to going musically. So salute to my brother. Even though we just dropped the project, he still encouraged me, brother, get that stuff out. So here's this song called King Kong. I made a song about it. Here it goes. It's a full song. You can get it tonight at 12 o'clock. Pre-save it on your Spotify and all that type stuff, and let's get it, man. Shut up, play the music. Feel weird playing myself, bro. I want to leave.
All good.
All in, really can't renege, though. Faith is feeling big like I'm King Kong. We ain't shrinking nothing but a team strong. We go higher, we go higher, we go higher, we go higher. Faith is feeling big like I'm King Kong. We ain't shrinking nothing but a team strong. We go higher, we go higher, we go higher, we go higher. Don't let for nothing, cause who I'm trusting. Jesus I'm trusting, in the discussion. No other I'm trusting, and now that we're up in. Oops, I meant to say end up. Without him, don't know where I end up. But with him, no longer a sinner. And he got me hooked like placenta. His spirit I'm birthing out of this earth, and he turned my heart for certain. I didn't deserve it, no way deserve it. He saw eternal purpose. So it's for him that I live, yeah. And it's for him that I died, yeah. All he did for me, my face forever on high, yeah. Faith is feeling big like I'm King Kong. We ain't shrinking nothing but a team strong. We go higher, we go higher, we go higher, we go higher. Faith is feeling big like I'm King Kong. We ain't shrinking nothing but a team strong. We go higher, we go higher, we go higher, we go higher. He never left me. Never has left me. Boy, he kept me, never been wealthy, but always been healthy. Boy, he kept me. He promised he never leave. He promised he won't forsake. He'll supply all my needs, and bruh, it never been late. He's been good, held me down. I was lost, now I'm found. I trust he always would come through, because he always would come through. No matter what this world comes to, I know he always would come through. Faith is feeling big like I'm King Kong. We ain't shrinking nothing but a team strong. We go higher, we go higher, we go higher, we go higher. Faith is feeling big like I'm King Kong. We
Copy tonight at 12. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Sports segment. All right, man. So, hold on. What 18 Scribe say? C-Micah sound more STL than Memphis on this one. Stop it. I'm 100% Memphis. I just got the hat on today. All right, man. I am a Memphis.
That's funny, bro.
So, question for the day with the NBA segment.
What's
Is
that?
it good for the league that all the players are rushing to the big market teams?
Hey, why everybody keeps saying this, brother?
What's that?
Am I gonna do a Godzilla?
No, I saw that's the second time I saw that.
Godzilla is not coming.
Robert Dean
me,
on the King Kong vs. Godzilla remix. Y'all stupid, dog. Anyway, maybe so.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. You never know. All right, man. So, is it good for the league that all the players are rushing to the big market teams, a.k.a. Los Angeles Lakers, the Brooklyn Nets? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People like that.
Yeah.
Rob, is this good? Is it good? Is it good for the players to rush over there?
This is what I'm gonna say. First of all, Aldridge can kick rocks with sandals on because he was supposed to have came to Miami. It was reported he was going to Miami, but he went to Brooklyn. But I understand why. This is not LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin back in their All-Star days. This is
it is not.
End the career, 15 to 20 minutes, if
That's right.
that. Come in and they trying to get a ring. I remember
Right.
Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and somebody else. I think somebody else went to the Lakers toward the end of their career trying to pick up a ring, and it just didn't work. The Nets got a lot of gaps. They got injury problems. You know, Harden just went down last night with a hamstring. Kyrie, either he head injury, like mental can't get there, or something else. You know, he tweak a nipple and be out, and then we don't know what the heck going on. We don't know what the heck going on with Kevin Durant. Go ahead, man. What's your thought on it? But I don't think it's and as far as Drummond got out there and
Hurt
had
himself instantly. That boy got instant hurt.
Look, ingrown toenail, brother.
Right.
You make millions. Why the heck you didn't clip your feet?
Man, you got people that will gladly clip your toenails. I'm sure
That's
that
all
worked
you
for
had
the
to do.
team. That would have got you straight. Got that
Got
toe
you
out the big.
straight.
I mean, got the nail out the big toe. But
Got
he,
the big
you know,
toe. What is you doing, brother?
Now,
Anyways, what's your take?
On that note, I'm with you. On the point of what I don't now, there's a balance between this, right? So like somebody that's on buyout mode, you know, because you in buyout mode because you're not what you used to be, aka Blake Griffin. Now Blake Griffin, he kind of
Let me tell you.
if you're from Memphis, you know what this means. But he kind of flogging a little bit. And what I mean by flogging, that mean faking. He kind of flogging a little bit because he acting man, the man can barely move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This man ain't dunked in 2
for
years.
2 years.
That boy first basket for the Nets
was an alley-oop.
was a dunk. He went down the middle, two hand. Then he caught a hoop the next day. Like now he can't stop dunking. Now he trying to jump over cars again, bro. I thought you were hurt. But as we was talking yesterday, Rob made a good point. And I halfway agree with this. He was in Detroit. No hate to our Detroit homers. If our brother Doug watching, no hate, Doug. No hate, Gabe.
No hate.
You know, what up, though? But don't nobody want to go play in Detroit. I mean, I'm just saying. Nobody want to play in Detroit. And I understand it. But as for the league, man, what I fear is everybody rushing to the big market teams, right? And small markets will be non-existent. It can't always be just the Lakers, the Celtics, 76ers, you know, maybe Golden State. They made themselves important. I mean, but there's still other teams. You know what I mean?
But it's always been like that. See, if you look
I know
at,
it's always, but don't mean it's right.
The most championships in the league is Lakers and Celtics.
I understand.
You know what I mean? Like,
but it was only like 12 teams back in the day. The Lakers was trash forever. Then all of a sudden they got good. LeBron went over there and they got good, and they sent all they Babbitts down to New Orleans, and they still play with them today, even though Lonzo is a lot better now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And so is Ingram.
Ingram is, I salute. All right, AT described. Blake hustled his way out of Detroit. He did what Harden couldn't do. Blake knew he had to play strong. He would if he would have had played strong, basically, he would have stayed in the D.
He would have stayed in the
true.
D. Yeah.
Blake didn't put on a
No
fat
doubt.
suit like Harden did, because Harden know he put on a fat suit, because that boy was looking real fluffy, looking like one of the Pillsbury Doughboys. And all of a sudden he slim and trim. You know what I mean? Out there balling, getting triple doubles, looking like Russell Westbrook or something.
But this is the way of the league, like you said. teams link up. They want to win championships. And then
get it.
Here's the deal. This is the stuff that we have to understand about our era of basketball for us seasoned brothers. Us seasoned brothers remember rivalries where cats hated one another.
Right.
These younger players
They
played
all
on
homies.
AAU. Hey, look, they play on AAU squads. So
Right.
everybody is friends. Like AAU basketball, half of the league played in AAU. And at
Right.
one given time, they was on the same squad with each other. So for them
Right.
to come into the league and hate each other, it's totally different compared to in the 90s where cats just didn't. Nah, bro, it wasn't no social media, and I hate you. I'm trying to kill you when I see you. You know, and that's just the way it was.
Facts. This is facts, man. I mean, like I say, I guess I cannot see the NBA not through a small market lens because my favorite team is a small market. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I
right.
understand the pains of it. And I would hate one day, like we got our superstar. Well, he ain't been playing like a superstar this year, but we got what everybody thinks can be a superstar, and he has potential to be a superstar. And I hate that soon as he get to where he need to be, after we built him up, say he spent 7 years in Memphis and he's doing good, and we get to the point where we get into the second and third round of the playoffs, then folks be like, well, for him to get the championship, he got to go on and move to the Lakers. What does that do
they'll
to
just
my
dismiss
city?
him like they did Conley.
Well, Conley is not him.
I
Right
know
now.
he's not, but what I'm a lot of what I'm
But no,
getting at
Conley
see, is
asked for
a
a
lot
trade
of time.
behind the scenes, man. I mean, he
Well,
yeah,
you
he
got
asked
the
for a trade.
insider. You listen to the Memphis
All day.
podcast and
All
whatnot.
day.
So
Yes.
you hear what's going on behind the scenes. But cats want to win chips now. That's all it is. I want a ring.
This is the point,
You know what I mean?
man.
I wanna
I would
win.
love a lot of players to be like Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard said, I am not with this. That's one of my flaws. I am too loyal because I'm not with this crazy generation. Other words, he ain't leaving Portland. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he old
want to
school.
build it in Portland. And that's respectable because I think we've overvalued championships, right? Everybody ain't going to win no championship. We're not. That's why when you almost to bum level, you know, Vince Carter for 5 years, he didn't do it. But I'm saying, for example, when you get to almost, you just decent. You was a superstar. You just decent. Then let's go ride to Joe Pine just so you can get this ring so you won't be on Inside the NBA and Shaq is clowning Charles Barkley. Look, Barkley ain't got to have a ring. Barkley was all world. Barkley was
6'4",
awesome.
6'4" power forward.
Just as much as Shaq was awesome was Barkley.
Yeah.
6'4", played like a big man and shot a three and took 2 teams to the finals. Like he was no trash.
Yeah.
He didn't get a championship. That don't mean he ain't awesome. It doesn't mean Stockton wasn't awesome. Stockton was awesome, but Michael Jordan existed. He could never get past him. You know what I'm saying?
So did Peyton and the Rain Man, Sean Kemp.
I'm just saying, man. Sometimes we
it's just the way it is.
overvalue the championship so much that we gonna mess around and have a league with nothing but 12 teams. That's foolish. That's 30 teams, bro. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I went too long, and everybody ain't gonna agree with me. And I don't care. Support a small league, a small market team. You'll know what the pain is. And actually, bro, you love the Heat. Heat is in a big market, but in the NBA, they're not a big market.
They're not a big market team.
They're not a big
That's
market
why
team.
That's why I said I was upset. And plus, people coming at the Heat. The Heat made it to the finals last year.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody failed to realize that. And we got a couple of chips under our belt before. Look, I was a Heat fan before LeBron got down there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got one with LeBron. We got one before LeBron, whatever the case may be. And we had an opportunity last year. It's just injuries.
And you know
got
the thing
us.
is with you became a Heat fan because you was a fan of D Wade. But when
Yeah.
D Wade gone, you still a Heat fan. Salute to you.
Yeah.
That's why you my guy. My one word. Next
Oh, yeah.
subject. All right, man. So, as for the NFL draft talk, the 49ers traded all the way up to the 3rd pick. They traded a whole lot of stuff. And the question was, okay, are they now going to get rid of Jimmy, as Stephen A. called him, porn star Garoppolo, because he used to date porn star. I don't know if you knew that, Rob. But anyway, he did. It's hilarious. You ever hear Stephen A. talk about him, it's hilarious. He called him porn star Jimmy. It is hilarious. But anyway, so the question is, are they going to let... What you say? What you say,
Go
bro?
hand in hand.
Hold on.
Go ahead, man.
He ain't lying.
So, anyway, so,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They thinking the number 1 draft pick is going to be Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. Very good quarterback, tall guy with the mullet. It ain't a real mullet, but he just tall and look like a mullet. He's also a believer. Salute to him.
Yeah.
Number 2, I think is people think might be Justin Fields, which was the quarterback, I believe, of the Ohio State. He's a very good quarterback. Played in the championship, hurt, but he's very good. All right, Queen to Redeem, he is a 49ers fan. We need so much help. They need to do something. So, bruh, Queen, do you think, are they moving up to get a quarterback or are they moving up to get something else? You don't jump and get rid of all these picks for a lineman. They getting a quarterback.
Don't.
Jimmy G gone. That's what I think.
Mel Kiper say the first 5 picks this year gonna probably be quarterbacks, and Mel Kiper very, very seldom is wrong. Is what I will say about Mel Kiper Jr. on ESPN, bro.
That's one quarterback that I like that doesn't get a lot of pub, but I think he's very. AT describe Trevor Lawrence, aka Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Stupid dog. Sunshine threw that ball though.
Long as this is funny. You got to be old head to know this joke. Long as he ain't Sunshine from Harlem Nights.
Oh man.
Anyway. All right, Queen Dean says knowing the 49ers is going for a quarterback. I think so, man. Quarterback, I was about to say. Another quarterback that I like, man, that doesn't get a lot of pub is my man from is it Matt Jones? The guy from Alabama. I like that quarterback from Alabama, man. Alabama quarterback, they don't get a lot of pub because a lot of times they playing with basically an all-star team. Everybody is awesome. Yeah. Like their wide receiver is awesome that they had this year.
Yeah, they linemen
are always awesome. But that quarterback, man, he was very accurate, man. And that's what matters in the NBA, in the NFL, man. Accuracy wins. If you're an accurate quarterback, you can stand and you get a good line, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Brady. Look at
Brady
Rodgers.
ain't the most athletic, but he was accurate. He was good this year. You know what I mean? So
he got a Super Bowl.
So I believe Trevor Lawrence is gonna go first. Everybody else, I don't know. I heard it's some quarterback named Trey Lance that the 49ers went to go see the other day, and they say he was doing all these crazy throws, but he played for like this no-name college, man. And I think in college, when you play in football, if you play in a small league, it's hard to know if you're a good quarterback because you ain't face no real defense.
Yeah, you didn't.
You know what I mean?
Do anything.
So, man, I don't know.
Then, I mean, you still got to look at some of these other quarterbacks. I mean, I know they was there for a while, but COVID. I mean, this year's football season was a little different. So you might be getting, you know what I'm saying?
You never know what you're getting.
Yeah, it might not be that real deal, man.
It might not be, man. All right, man. Before we hold on, hey, Mac Jones. That's right. That's his name. Mac Jones is nice. I think the Patriots might be looking at. You know what, bro? His name is Mac Jones. He is the quarterback for Alabama. I caught it on the second. And you know, I actually heard somebody do that joke, and I didn't catch it the first time. Well, I don't know what's wrong. But anyway, man, yeah, he seems like a Saban type quarterback. You know what I mean? Because I know Cam ain't the future. Cam's about done. Cam is about done for the Patriots. Yeah. He got re-signed.
I'm shocked they re-signed him. Because, hey, Belichick normally don't do that.
All right, man.
That's where your career go to die.
Before we leave this football situation, man, as this quarterback we saw on the screen, man, Deshaun Watson, man, it's not looking good for the brother, man. I know it's all alleged, but it's been 22 alleges. That's a lot of alleging, brother. You know what I mean? And everybody ain't talking about that.
He ain't lying.
Everybody ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I heard this week that there was one massage therapist that didn't put a charge in, but said that, you know, she came to, you know, do the massage or whatever, and she said she wouldn't work with him no more because when she went to, you know, rub him on the back, he turns over, take the towel off, like, yo, you know, what you want to do? And he's like, she like, yo, this ain't that type party, and left. And then he begged her to come back, and he did it again. She was like, you know what, I'm done. Now, this is something crazy about this. She ain't charging, so she don't want no money. That's the difference. So I will hope that brother ain't doing all that, but it's not looking good for brother Deshaun. And I hate to say it, we may have never known this if he ain't asked for the trade. I'm just saying.
Hey, I know for a fact. He gonna get traded now, though.
Oh, yeah. They getting him up out of here. That boy, you getting up out of here. You gonna get your wish, but you ain't going nowhere good.
You ain't going nowhere good.
Yeah,
what
man.
was the name of that movie? What was the name of that movie? If they convict this brother, and it's not funny if he get convicted because it's not. I don't want to see nobody take advantage of a female.
That boy gonna be playing longest yard.
Yeah, longest yard. Yeah.
I don't want to see the brother get convicted, man. But the number got up. AT the Scribe say this man had 39 massage therapists he brought to his home. Think about it, 39 different women. Why you need 39 different? Like, it don't take that many to try for you know which one got the right hands to get you right. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about it in the wrong way. It don't take that many to find out.
It don't take that many. But, bro, if you wanted to do that, you could have went and made it rain somewhere. Because a massage therapist, all the money you paying. Come on, bro.
Come on. Right. You might as well just went ahead and got on one of these apps.
Hey, listen, man. He could have went and got some chicken wings and some thighs. He would have
went out there and got some of that Lou Will. You know what I mean?
Get some. Hey, look. Check this out. Hey, Lou Will was talking about some. I was thinking about retiring until I realized I was in Atlanta.
Right. I'm back, son. I'm back.
I got a second win.
Right, man. I think I'm going to go about 5 more years.
5 more years.
No, Lou Will wilding anyway, man.
All right, man. Let me stop, bro.
Miss Dinah say he's a problem. Yeah, he is a problem.
That is a problem.
You know the sad part about that, Miss Dinah, and everybody watching? He ain't the only one. He the one got snitched on. You know what I mean?
He got snitched on. It only took one. You know what I'm saying?
But
the moment he said, if he wouldn't have asked for that trade, I guarantee you this would have been covered up.
Right.
He's a millionaire. His boss is a billionaire. It would have been covered up.
Yes.
Because he's bringing the team money.
That's right.
But when you mess up you mess up my money, that's what ends up happening.
When you bringing the team money, you get extra liberties. When you ain't bringing the team money, you get no liberties. And you you mess around and you go from my favorite quarterback to that one word. So, anyway. All right, man, before we get up out of here, back with our picks contest. We do have a winner this week. He's not on, but we're going to still shout him out. Hold on, let me find my drum roll. And the winner is for this week. We all not sending him none because he ain't watching. But the winner is, hold on, let me get Mr. Davis straight over here. All right, quick. Zoom.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little sideways, good.
Yeah, you sitting sideways. Shout out to the
them Houston cats.
Right. Shout out to them Houston folks. All right, man. So the winner for this week of the picks contest is our man Jay Kells. Oh. So salute to him.
He got one in.
We'll reach out to him, man. We got to send him one of these videos that Rob got over there.
So check this out. I want to let everybody know if you win the contest and it's dealing with the shirts and stuff, please allow 2 to 3 weeks like you do with a normal file. I know we not the same, but when it come to mailing, we the same guy. Hey, just letting you know, we the same guy.
Anyway, man, so the contest for this week, we got 7 games, 7 in number of completion. We all deep Acosta, you already know that. Pacers versus Spurs.
Blessings on blessings.
Blessings on blessings. Wipe them all. All right, man, Pacers versus Spurs on Saturday. Timberwolves versus the 76ers. On Sunday, Lakers versus Clippers. That'll be a big game. Nets versus the Bulls. Wizards versus the Raptors. Jazz versus the Mavericks. That's another big game. Pelicans versus the Hawks. Pelicans. Speaking of the Pelicans, I don't know if there's any Pelican fans over here. Why ain't they good? They should be good. Why ain't they good? Zion is awesome. He is awesome. Like he's he's literally like the next level of like, okay, face of the league. Good. He's in his second year averaging like 26. He's shooting like 70%, shooting a couple of threes, and he's bringing the ball down the court, and he cannot be stopped. Why is they not good? I don't get it, dog. I don't get it.
That's one player.
They got 2 All-Stars on their team, literally 2 All-Stars.
But Ingram's not consistent. Zion.
But why is my team better than their team? My team should not be better than their team. We have 0 All-Stars.
Y'all are a team, and Ja is an All-Star, bro.
AT the Scribe said, "Yeah, that's true. He can't do it all. That's true, man. Like I feel like him and Brandon Ingram should be enough, man. And you get some pieces around him. I don't know. I'm not in love with their coach anyway. I'm not in love with staying anyway. All right, man. So we'll put up the contest. We love everybody getting involved. Keep getting involved, man. We love y'all to be involved, interactive, and being a part of the contest because you will get your winnings. And salute to everybody that's been a part of it. Keep trying. You will win one day. You will win one day. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Even Rob's son won. It wouldn't no setup. It wasn't no setup. You know what I mean? Rob, what you think about this, bro? Let the people know.
Have you ever thought, I really enjoy what these guys are doing with the podcast? How can I help support them? This is how you can do it. Look at all the stuff down at the bottom. Hey, look at all the things down at the bottom from Cash App. You can go to the website, all jokes aside. You can go to the website, which is www.notthesamepodcast.com/support. And you can support your boys. You know what I mean? Like what we're doing, the lighting, the microphones, like everything that we're doing. When the money comes in, we use it for contest winnings. We use it to upgrade what we're doing, our sound, our look. So we are professional. We are registered. We are LLC. We are doing things the right way. And we're just trying to build. So if you want to support, you can support. Just like Tuesday, we having our first Not the Same Bible study. You know, so slide through and support on that end. And you know, just want to say thank everybody who has supported. I know some people don't, they behind the scenes, but we thank the regular supporters on the regular.
I'm gonna say it for our podcast listeners. Rob reading this like he trying out for a movie script. Equalizer 3.
Hey, I wouldn't have got my car back. It was getting ready to be some equalizing, brother. I'm telling you.
Boy, swinging lug nuts at folks. You know what I'm saying? I'll knock them out.
And you know they spike.
Right. So yeah, man. So we appreciate y'all watching, man. Appreciate Miss Esther Jones coming on, Wealth of Knowledge.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're nearing our 50th episode. We'll have a very big guest.
Oh boy, we're not exorcisms on here.
No. Episode, not exorcism. Demons get out.
Brother. Yeah, that brother almost spoken tongue.
We on episode 47 for our 50th episode. We're gonna have something special for you guys. Something special.
April 22nd is that 50th episode. Y'all definitely gonna want to tune in. I'm telling you.
Definitely want to be locked in, man. We're gonna have a big guest, man. Praise God. So let's see. One more thing. I had my St. Louis hat on today because today is opening day. We're gonna try to incorporate some baseball. We're not the we're not the best baseball fans, but I really do like the Cardinals. But I only really like watching baseball till the playoffs, honestly. You know, but today is opening day. If you're a baseball fan, hopefully your team do good. The Cardinals, you know, I'm expecting us to be very, very good this year. You know, we had a couple of good trades, and it's opening day. Yeah. So salute to all the baseball fans. You know what I mean?
And I'm going to let y'all know right now, I just wore the hat because it matched the sweater. I did not know this cat was getting ready to put on his STL hat. I didn't even know the day was opening day. So
yeah, I did know it. And before we go, salute to one of our biggest fans, Miss Winder. She said, "Stimmy, bad. Yes. Shimmy that stimmy." I'm just saying. I love y'all. Y'all silly, man. Y'all silly. Our brother Nathan said exorcisms would be in the Bible study. Hey, you never
Plenty
know.
of them, brother.
You never
Plenty
know.
of them.
All right, man. So, hey, we really want y'all to be a part of the Bible study, man. I'm really meant to upload the video, but I don't want this thing to stop. So, y'all see the video when we come on next week. We're going to start pubbing it real hard. And before we leave, one more time, man, if y'all like the song I played, my song King Kong, you can get it tonight, 12 o'clock midnight, or tomorrow at any time. I would love for y'all, if you got Spotify, put it in your playlist. Help your brother out, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing music really to make money no more. I'm doing music so y'all can like it, and I can like it, because I actually like my own music. You know, a lot of people don't. I do, you know, so I like hearing it. I love seeing the people enjoying it and all that. So, you know, check your boy out. It's hard for me to promote myself, but just get the music. You know?
Hey, trust me when I tell you. That's why I was clapping, because he do not like playing his own music. I think we heard we heard like 2 songs from the project. Now just playing.
I do not like playing my own music. But be on the lookout. We're gonna have a video coming soon. We got plans for that.
Yes, we do. We do have videos coming from the project, and support that King Kong, man, for real. It bump in the car, I'm telling you.
Hold on. Rod's remix. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Surgical. All right, man. So, man, we appreciate y'all once again, man. We'll be back next week, man. Might have a guest, might not. You got to come back and see. Yeah,
come back and see what we talking about.
So I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
And we is out of here.
About our Father's business, grind mode, filled with His Holy Spirit, that's a cheat code. Holiness the standard, we never fold. We about to make a scene.